Hi everyone, Petra here with Petra's Creative Plans. Thank you for joining me. So today we are going to be doing my 2022 setup for my new budget planner. Let's jump on in. All right everybody, let's do this. I am so excited to be setting up this budget planner. Let's start by taking off the packaging. And we've got this lovely sticky goop. We'll take that off. Put this over. Okay. This is super sticky on this one. I don't know what they've done to this sticky goo, but it seems to be way stickier than it ever used to be. All right. So now the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be changing the cover. I have this hard black quilted looking snapping cover. This is an older one. I don't think you can get this one anymore, but I really like it. So I'm going to be using this cover, and I'm going to be changing the discs as well. I'm actually going to be using the purple metal discs. These ones came on my Stargazer planner that I started 2021 with. I didn't last very long in that planner because there was just, it wasn't neutral enough. There was way too much color going on inside of it. But I love these purple metal discs, so I'll be pairing those with these covers. So we are going to go ahead and I'm just going to pop these on. Now these snapping covers can be a little bit more difficult. So I just do one at a time. I don't do them both. So I'll probably go ahead and fast forward as I snap this into place. Okay, so I've got the cover on. I do have a little thread here, so I'm just going to trim this little thread off. Just like that. Okay. And now we are going to go ahead and open this up. We will take this out, and I'm simply going to go through and transfer all these pages over to here. Okay, so I will go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. I have transferred everything over onto the purple discs and the black cover, and I love the way that looks. It just looks sleek and elegant, and I like it. That is definitely my style. So now inside here, we are going to put in my name. So I have made some stickers out of some purple vinyl with my Cricut, and we are going to we'll put this in right here. Now this one might be a little bit tricky because it is very fine, some of these cuts, so hopefully it doesn't fight me too much. Sometimes the vinyl can be a little bit tricky to work with. This one seems to be pretty good. As it should be. This is the Cricut brand vinyl that I'm using today. I just can't get a good grip on this. Okay. I want the bottom to line up on this line down here. There we go. And I kind of like how it's crossing over a bit there. Okay. Let's see how we're going to do this one. I want to keep this piece up. I might have to move it over a little bit more because this one's pretty big. Okay. I know a lot of people will do they will letter their names in their planners. I am not that skilled as of yet with hand lettering. It is something that I want to practice and get better at. I'm okay, but I don't know that I want to be brave enough to do that quite yet. There. All right. I love that. I really like this font. Okay, so we've got that done. So now we're going to open this up. I'm not going to do anything with these pages for now. So then we have these pages here, which, you know, I don't know how much I'm going to use these or if I'm going to use them yet. And then after that, we have our currently page here. So in this section, I am going to add in a bookmark. So this was an old Happy Planner bookmark I had. I think this one actually came in a teacher bundle, so I didn't necessarily like the look of it, so I just covered it in some vinyl. So I'm going to put this one in here. Okay, and make sure that it moves nicely. It's a little bit tough. I might have to actually go in and punch those a bit more. It's a little bit tough on there. That's okay. And then I've made some printables using canvas. I've made a hexagon savings tracker sheet. So we'll pop that in. And then I've made, so this one is kind of a fun visual, right? And what I'm going to do with this one here, I believe I'm going to make every hexagon is going to be, for this one, is going to be $5. And that's what I'm going to start with for now. Okay. Actually, no. I want this to be every, we're going to say every hexagon is going to be $10. Okay, and then here I've got just a little detail for the tracker, so I can put in the date, I can put in if it was withdrawal or deposit, and then what the balance is. Okay, and so this one is just my spending money. So this is the amount that I'm going to, this is what I'll save when I want to do, you know, buy planner supplies, that kind of stuff, whatever, that'll be here. I've got just an empty envelope that I had on hand that we're going to put in here, and this is where I will put the cash in. Okay, and then I have a second one here. This one is going to be, again, I'm going to do each one for $10. And this one is going to be a little emergency fund. And this one will actually be on my bank account, my savings account. Okay, so that'll go there. And then we are into our first month. So in here as well, what I want to do is, these are the pages. So then here's a first week of expenses. So what I want to do here is I'm going to put in a black tab. Again, this is the same thing. This was just a bookmark I had. Wasn't too fond of the design, so I covered it in vinyl. So that one will go there. Let's see. I might have to repunch this one. I'll do that afterwards. I'll go through and repunch it. Okay, so then that marks the weekly expenses. And then I'm going to go through here. So then we have a couple of blank note pages. So this one has the next currently page on it. That's going to stay there. But here we have these extra ones. I'm going to take these ones off. And I don't think I'll use these ones. So I'd rather keep them in my stash because, you know, you can use this for anything. These are perfect. So I'm just going to set that aside and use those for my stash. And what I might do until I can get this one fixed, I don't like how stiff it is. I just have a different one here. This is just a purple leopard print with a bit of extra piece of vinyl stuck on it. So I'm just going to put this one in here. And we'll just use that one for now. Okay, so we've got that set up. And then we've got that extra page out. And I'm going to go ahead and go through each month and pull this extra sheet out. Okay, so then here, before the very end, I also made a printable for a debt snowball worksheet. So on here, we have the debt name, the total amount owed, the minimum payment, the snowball payment, and then we can track the new balance each month until it's paid off. On the back, I've attached a printout to kind of show how it works. I haven't used the snowball method before. So basically, when your first debt is paid off, this payment amount gets added to the payment of your next debt, and so forth and so forth. And typically you start with your smallest debt because it's the easiest to pay it off. And then you've got this accomplishment that, hey, I've got one paid off. So you typically go from the smallest to the biggest. You can also consider your interest rate. Whatever has the highest interest rate you might want to work on first. Anyways, so this is printable is going to go here. And then this will get moved from month to month to month. I'll move it back as we go. All right, so let's go through and take a look, and we'll pull out those sheets. We can have a look at these dividers while we're at it. Spend less, live more. I like that one. So we're going to go to the back here. And oh, this is different. Look at that. So this first month had, well, you know why? Because there's more weeks. That's interesting. Let's have a look, because February doesn't have the extra sheet. So let's have a look at March. Kind words cost nothing. Let's see if March has an extra one or not. Okay, so there's the currently. There's the sheet. Yeah, March does have the extra sheet, so we will take it out. April, don't go broke trying to look rich. Okay, and April does not have it. May, wealth is not possession, but enjoyment. Okay, May does not have the extra sheet. June, think big, start small. Okay, July has an extra sheet, so we'll take that one out. Live on less. Okay, September does not have the extra sheet. Oh, sorry, that was August. And August, small changes eventually add up to huge results. Sorry, skip that one. Okay, September, I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we've got the extra one there in September. October, money moves. Okay. Good. November, live a positive life. All right, and then December is just decorative, no quote or anything there. Okay, and there is the extra sheet there. So there's not too many of these extra sheets, so I'm actually just going to pop them into the back here. And maybe that's where I'll put this pink divider, because I just wonder if I should... I want to see if this will make a difference if I go in and punch these again. just to be sure. Maybe this will make the difference. So this is just my crocodile punch, because I did just cut out the vinyl with my X-Acto knife, so if I wasn't completely accurate, it would make it a little bit hard to move it on these pages. And I'll just do this last one here too. Okay, let's see if that helped. Oh yeah, that makes all the difference. Look at that now, it really moves. So, now the thing with these covers, especially the older Snap-in covers, it does add thickness to your planner. Okay, you guys, so I've gone ahead, I took the Snap-in covers off, I put the original cover that came with this planner back on here. The Snap-in covers, it's just too thick. They're not turning nicely on my discs, and I don't know if all of them are like that, or if it's just this one that I have, because like you can see they're not cut very nicely, at least on the one that I have, so it's not turning good, and it adds a lot of thickness to the planner. So I'm just going to stick with this. I like this too. It's fine. It's a little bit brighter than what I'm used to having, but I don't hate it. I've got to work on getting this goop off here that stayed behind. Anyways, thank you for joining me and sticking through this. I hope you guys have enjoyed this setup, and I will see you later. Bye guys.